one more time. And like this, look. Hey, that nigga roll from the KDY. He grab the mic and make the young girls cry. And so when I be at a homicide, younger might ride, but they might not die. Y'all know the shit that they love to hit. Uptown niggas, man, they love that shit. Southside, man, they carry the clip. They ride, feel it. Get it, sound.
All right, all right, all right. You keep that music going up, baby. Keep that up. Yes. Girls need love too. Hello, hello, y'all. It's Sundays with Sunny. I am back in the studio. I got a special guest. It is Women's International Day. I'm going to find out from Miss D if she international. Her mother looked like she might got a little something. Yeah, maybe a little Indian or something. So, yeah, it's Women's International Day. Y'all already know your favorite dyke loves women. I love them all. I love them all. So I want to make sure I'm spreading the love today. There's a lot of women I love, and I hope that you watch with me today. I shout you out. But special shout out to myself. Last night I was the host. Sonny Van Dyke was the host over there at Nipsey's last night. We will talk a little bit about that tomorrow morning for the morning show with Sonny. Hey, stick with me. I'm a talk to my engineer, and we gonna get it. Hello, y'all. Come on in this timeline. I don't like a close-up like that, baby. I push me back. There it is. Hello, y'all. I'm coming right back, y'all. I got Dana Dane here today, y'all. Y'all already know. I'm not even gonna say her married name yet. I got Dana Dane, and I'm so serious. I got her before she hit Fox 5 and the Good Day Washington and all that. Because I already know she know people. You know she know people. That's why y'all gonna tune in. Because she know people. And you don't know what we gonna talk about. There it is. It's Sundays with Sunny, baby. I'll be right back. Turn my music up, baby. Warm me up. I might get out my swing, give me a drink tonight, man. Fuck it. Why not? Let's do this with my drinkers right now, y'all. Hey. Where my drinkers at? Hey, Virgos. Hey, Libras. You shit. Hey, 2-5. All night hug, NEG family in the building, man. If y'all ready to celebrate, help me out. Cheers to the freaking week. Let's go, y'all. Hello. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, she look at that. I like how she look. I like that. I like when my guest looks nice in both places. That is awesome. I want to welcome the one and only Dana Dane. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Sonny. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to sit down with you before I sit down with anybody.
Hey, it's coming. Oh, I'm already here. It's coming. I'm glad you're sitting with me before you go anywhere else. And for today being Women International Day and all. So
I appreciate the opportunity. I really do.
Yeah, Brian, thank you for letting me borrow her for 55 minutes. Shout out Mr. B. Hey, look, we gonna chit chat a little bit. Let me ask you something. First thing, because this will open us up. Do you consider yourself a socialite?
Yeah, I would have to say yes.
Give me another socialite in the city that you like, female or male.
It's so many. I would have to say Chloe. Like Chloe,
yes.
It's so many. I have respect for so many, but Chloe is she's just a people's person. Has been that way forever.
Because you are when I think of socialites, I definitely think of you. Do you think you all think of yourselves as socialites?
I don't. I just look at myself as Dana.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I just do. Like, it's so funny because, like, even when people tell me that, like, I inspired them, I pushed them to keep pushing through, like, I just look at it like I'm just being me. Like, it's not a big deal to me.
Where'd you grow up?
In Northeast, Michigan Park.
So when you at the go-go and they say Northeast, Northeast, you put your hands up?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Since the black hole day.
Okay. Were you a go-go person all the time when you were younger?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get in trouble for going to go-go's?
No, well, my mother, she's sitting right there. You see her face?
That's why I'm asking. I
Yeah,
got you, Mom.
she said, yeah, well, when I was young, I wasn't old enough to get in go-go's. I was spending the night at one of my best friend's houses, and she didn't know until years later that I was going to the go-go. I was going to the black hole. I was like 14 and stuff like that, because my friend's parents let her do whatever she wanted. So I would spend weekends over there and be at the black hole every weekend, but my parents didn't know.
Okay. Were you a good kid?
Yes.
Growing up, what did you want to be?
An actress.
I can see it.
An actress.
I can see it.
But it's crazy because I didn't pursue it seriously until I hit 40. I was BSing so much, and like my mother's here, I wrote it in a book. I was popping ecstasy pills for years and years and years. So that put a halt to me. I feel like that put a halt to me being as successful as I could have been years ago. So I just feel like I played around a lot. I bullshitted a lot through life. And it took me some time to get to where I am now. But I don't look at it as a bad thing. I mean, I learned some lessons. I had some good times. I had some bad times. But I look at where I am now and where I'm going. So I'm not upset about my past. I made some bad decisions. It is what it is.
When you say making some bad decisions, at the time you going to go-go's, you in there, you partying. Who's your band in heart? If I'm going to get in your car, what band are you going to make me listen to? Who has your heart when it comes to the band?
I had to say R.E. I
Yes.
swear. If D. Floyd was with me, I would be saying it even more, but I always been R.E.
Always. Good. I knew we had something in common.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. We are heavily talking about the go-go community right now, as they've done a push for go-go music. And my biggest thing is I tend to feel go-go music and the entertainment industry in the DMV should work hand in hand. Let me ask you this. Do you think we have an entertainment industry here in the DMV?
We have one now because of some of the people here now pushing. Yes, we definitely do. But I think in order for it to grow, we have to all support each other. We have to support each other without having jealous hearts and being envious and all of that backstabbing shit. But we have the entertainment industry here. We just have to stick together and keep pushing together.
Conversations when I see women, and I feel like we're going to talk today. Conversations with women know you. They know Dana, but women don't like you. Why do you think women don't like you?
A lot of times from what I hear from people just in passing, most of the women who don't like me don't really know me. They don't have a reason not to like me.
You better talk your talk.
Listen, I had a conversation with a good girlfriend of mine last week, and she screenshot a text to me where she actually had to check her good girlfriend because she was talking about me, and she said, "Do you know Dana? She don't even know me. How do you not like me? You don't know me."
I think that's one of the things
That's crazy.
I've realized about you. You are one of those people I've heard your name, but then, I don't like her. But the same people that say they don't, a few of them be the first ones in your face. And I tend to look like, oh, okay. But you know, you hip. Okay, I just want to
And
make
Sonny,
sure.
I don't pay that any mind. I'm so focused on the path that God has for me. I could care less who likes me, who talks about me. That's not stopping me from going to where God is pushing me to go. Like back in the day, I would give into all of that. When I hear it, I'm like, I don't care because I really don't. Like, I'm happy in life. I got to focus on grinding. Because, like, if you've been through what I've been through, if people, like most of the people in my world know what I've been through. A few years ago, my mom sitting right there. She knows. I struggle with fibromyalgia on a regular basis. I had a mild stroke. My mom in Malika was in the hospital. It was about 3 years ago. I've been through hell. And then the life-threatening parasite. The doctors told me in my family, this was like 3 years ago, they weren't sure if I was going to make it to my birthday. My family, my friends were there to support me. So when you hear the doctor tell you you might not live, when you have a mild stroke, you get to the point where nothing matters unless it's bringing you peace and happiness. So what people are saying about me and talking about me, I could care less. That's the devil. The devil's mad as shit because the devil know what I've been through and the devil sees where I'm going. So I'm going to let the devil's people keep talking while I keep working with God and God's people over here.
Hey, y'all, I got Dana. Don't you play with me today. Don't you play with me today. Hey, I'll be right back. The one and only Dana Dane.
You so silly.
There it is.
So much. You already
Mr. Fuck Your Feelings, I got your friend here. Hey y'all, I'm right back. I'm here with Dana Dane. It's Sundays with Sunny. We chit-chatting a little bit because my biggest thing is you got the stage play coming up. But I think people should know behind the woman behind the stage play. Mm-hmm. Before we get here, woman's love. Do you love?
Now I do.
You didn't at first? Describe love for me.
Love. When I think of love, I think of my husband, of course. Okay. And I've never felt total happiness until I met him. I never felt like I didn't need another man. I never thought I could get married because I was like, one man for the rest of my life? Oh, I can't do that. There's no way I could do that. And I told Brian this. Like, we had these conversations, but God had another plan. I met him, and he's a big part of how I change and elevate it as a woman.
I don't know like your whole story, but I like when I see you all together. He seems like you're all the way up here, and he seems like he's right here. But that's what you need sometimes to balance. Brian allows you to be you.
Exactly.
He allows you to be, and being you, have you curtailed certain things that you just think, I don't want to do that anymore because I'm married to him, when you out in public or something like that?
I still dance and cut up, act a fool. No, I'm just, I mean, because
you still dance. You won't dance with anybody else though.
Not
right?
a dude. No. Oh, hell no. Okay. And people don't even try. Like, people that know me have respect for me. So, and I have respect for my marriage and my husband. So, yeah, when I'm out, I have fun. I drink. I take shots. Like, I go overboard when I'm out. I'm just keeping it real. He knows if I'm going out, I'm going to drink. I'm going to take shots until I don't feel like taking shots no more. But like you said, we balance each other out because I'm turned up all the time, just full of energy. He's laid back. So we always joke. He says I give him life and he brings me peace. And that's the best way to describe our relationships. Because sometimes I need to be pulled back. He's the one that does it. Sometimes he needs to turn up. Come on, loosen up. Right. And I give it to him. So we balance each other out very well in that form.
You are I don't like to use the word step parent. That's not what I like to use. Maybe like co-parent. How are you being like a little mom? Is it cool for you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool now. It was a hard transition as time went on because I had to be realistic and realize that his kids were used to having mom and dad because Brian was married before. So I came in the picture and we got married, and it was no more just dad and the kids. It's like, okay, Miss Dana's here now. Miss Dana has rules. So It was the rules thing that kind of like.
You seem like you'll be like super cool. Like you would let them get away with.
Oh, no. I'm super cool, but put your dishes in the dishwasher. Don't drop your stuff in the middle of the floor. I'm a neat freak. I don't expect anybody to be a neat freak like me, but you have to pick up behind yourself. You should have chores to do. When the trash needs to be taken out, you should take the trash out. I'm talking about son. Like, it's just things I think that kids should do, and they should be obligated to do. That's all you have to do.
Were your parents strict?
My dad was strict. My mom wasn't strict. But we had rules. Like, my parents were cool as shit, but we knew we better not play around with my dad. We knew we better not play around with my mom. We had rules. So I guess that's why with being a bonus mom, that's what I say, bonus mom.
I like that.
With being a bonus mom, I kind of pushed out what was pushed out on me. Kids have rules. Kids don't run the house. You have to listen to what your parents say do.
What do you think your dad thinks of you right now?
He's so proud.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do. And it hurts me. Like, I hold a lot in right now.
We gonna work. Because I always think about, like, with my dad, he'll come to me in the weirdest places. And he'll be like, smiling. So I always wonder, like, yeah. Because I get it.
My dad was like my best friend.
Oh, Miss D, we gonna y'all be right back. It's Sundays with Sunny. First off, you're not going to apologize. The best things happen here at Sundays with Sunny, and I'm glad I'm here. Now, Brian is probably going to cuss me out because his wife is crying
No,
and he's not here.
Brian loves you, girl.
But that's real emotion. And to be truthfully honest, that's what I'm here for. That's what I want to do. You said you wanted to be an actress. And do you see yourself maybe pushing that button some more? Like, do you see yourself now wanting to push that a little more?
Oh, it's going down now. I was just in New York. I filmed a film with Che Trainee, and that was about a month ago. I have another film project in the works. I am co-producing an upcoming show. I can't talk about it, but I got some couples from this area that are going to be in the show with me. I'm the co-producer, and Brian and I are going to be in the show.
Okay.
I have quite a few auditions coming up, so now I'm focused on my acting career. And I feel like now I'm in a better place because I've done a lot of acting. I've done some stuff on TV One and the ID channel, so I just feel like I've built my resume, and now I'm ready to keep pushing. I'm so used to pushing by myself. Like, people are like, you got a manager, you got an agent. I'm like, look, I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm pushing. So yeah, the answer to that question is yes. I'm definitely going all in after I finish with this play.
You used to podcast too. I think sometimes people forget that. Why did you stop podcasting?
Because I had so much other stuff going on. And also working with Brian, like a lot of people that know, like Brian has so much going on. And he has a real estate and development company. And he not only has his own projects, he does projects with other people. So I'm his right hand behind the scenes on scheduling and doing a whole lot of stuff. So even though it's his company, I'm his wife. So it's what he needs to be done is us.
That's right.
So I had to put a lot of time into helping him behind the scenes.
When we talk about, we've been having a conversation a lot about old DC, new DC, and not so much about gentrification, but like the type of people that are brought about. You seem very worldly. You got friends, this type of friend, this type of friend, this type of friend. Is that important to you?
It is. I just feel like I'm so blessed because I guess I can say I was so stuck. For so many years, I was so stuck in just being just in my same place. I've been all my life and not spread my wings, and all I knew was what I saw right in front of me, the people I saw right in front of me. I went to the same places, so I'm seeing the same people. You deal with the same bullshit because you're around the same people. So it took me to spread my wings and start going to other places, going to eat at different places, going to hang out in different places. And it's just the best thing that could have happened to me, because who would have ever thought that I would be sitting on the board of the Asian Real Estate Association of America? I'm a board member. And who would have ever thought that that would be possible? Knowing me back then, the people that knew me back then, who would have thought that I would be sitting on the board of the Asian Real Estate Association of America? But I am. So once people understand there's so much out here, it'll make you want to spread your wings, because you only gonna get but so far if you just sit in the same place with the same people doing the same shit. You're not gonna grow. You gotta spread your wings.
In saying that, and you know in our city and how it works, a entertainer, should they leave DC?
I think that'd probably be the best thing. Because
I
think because I'm leaving, but I'm not leaving. After I finish this stage play, you best to believe my husband and I already sat down and talked. I will be spending a lot of time in Atlanta going on auditions. I will be going to LA because I'm taking it seriously, and I can get but so far staying here in DC. Like, as far as like the stage plays and stuff, I love that I'm doing my first stage play. But my goal, even with this, is to take it from state to state. My goal isn't just to do this here and be done with it. Like, I have a team working behind the scenes that's working on making this a national movement, because it brings issues to the forefront that hit globally. So my vision is not just here in DC. I'm from DC. I love DC. I'm starting here. But my vision is to let my message get all over the United States, and that's what I'm going to do.
I like that. Hey, y'all, it's Sundays with Sunny. I got Dana Dame. I'm coming right back.
the shit, yo. Cancel out the X and put a line through the shit, yeah. Hello, hello. Last time, ladies, make that booty bouncy, bouncy. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Hey, right there, Rocky Rob. Heavy on Rock and Rob, man. Fast Eddie's, y'all ready? Heavy on Rock and Rob, J.R.
Hey y'all, we back. We having conversations in between, and I love that because you tend to find out things when you're not really on, when the mic not hot. Let's get into a woman's love. Now, I remember a couple years ago, you said it's coming, and then you took it away.
Yep.
Did you have to go rewrite it?
No, I didn't have to go rewrite it. To be honest and upfront, I took it away because I felt like I had to at that point because somebody left me hanging. I had no choice but to take it away because, like always, I put my trust into somebody that I shouldn't have put my trust in. And basically, to make a long story short, I wrote this stage play almost 10 years ago. And to give you the backstory of it, I sat at a table with a table full of older Caucasian people. And they told me that they wanted to buy the rights to my stage play. Buying the rights mean getting me out the way, taking my name off of it, and it will be theirs. In the meeting, I felt like I was being disrespected. I sat there. I guess you can say I took the disrespect. It wasn't blatantly, but it was disrespect because I kept being called sweetheart and darling, and do you know how we can help you, sweetheart, and what we could do on a global level, sweetheart. I was sweetheart until the point I got tired of it. I said, my name is Dana. Mm-hmm. But they looked at me, this is what I'm assuming. They looked at me like, oh, this little black girl don't realize what she have. Let's just buy it from her. And I said, I went home and told my mother and my family what happened. And they all said, that's the best thing you could have done was walk out. And I got to the point where I met somebody else and we became very close. We were like sisters. We did everything together. That was my girl. She was working with Gil and I because Gil's been down. Shout out to Gil Nelson. Gil's been down with me from day one. I'm talking about years ago when I first wrote it. I said, Gil, I need some help. Like, I wrote it, but I don't know what to do.
Right.
So I was like, will you direct it? Almost 10 years ago, he said, yeah, he's still there now. So I went to Gil, the young lady, were having meetings, and sis, I got you. To the point where she went and got a sponsor, got the check. It was time to pay the theater. We were supposed to pay the theater, just say we were supposed to pay the theater on Friday. Wednesday called, hey, you ready? What time we meeting Friday so we can go take this check so we can make this thing happen? No answer. Email, no responding to emails. Text, no responding. She didn't pick up the phone no more. I said, Gil, you try to reach out to her. She didn't respond. She said she got the check, right? Got ghosts. Stop talking to me. This is somebody I was talking to every day, was with on a regular basis.
Do you see this person now?
I haven't seen her in years.
Wow.
So what I think, I don't think she got the check. But why lie? Like, you can't just take a sponsor's money for a stage play and don't present the stage play. I don't think she got the check. I think she was so big on being known as a boss, being known as making things happen. Maybe she overstepped her boundary. She thought she was going to get it, so she told me, oh, I got it, we good. But she didn't get it. Do you think
it's a lot of women in the city like that?
That act like they're boss ladies and they're not? Yeah, men and women.
What makes a woman a boss to you?
I think a woman that's a boss, she handles her own business. I don't think a boss really has to be an entrepreneur. I think it's a mentality. I think a boss is somebody who is running her show, standing firm on her ground, being authentic in who she is, and making shit happen. Whether that's a 9-to-5 job, whether that's working 2 jobs, whether it's working a job, going to school, whether it's being an entrepreneur. I think it's a mindset. I think where people go wrong, they think a boss says, oh, you got all this money, you got all these labels, you doing this, you an entrepreneur. That ain't a boss. Like, I know a lot of people that look like that, but they don't have shit. I know a lot of people that get tons of likes and comments on social media. They ain't making no fucking money for real.
Me, I don't make no money.
They ain't doing
I work hard.
They ain't doing nothing. So it's like, I think it's a mentality.
When you relax, what do you like to watch on TV?
All I watch is the ID channel and the news. And Brian, it gets on his everlasting nerves. All I watch is the ID channel and the news. I don't watch anything else but the ID channel and the news. Oh, and Love and Marriage on the OWN network.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. When we talk about entertainment, if somebody said, Dana, we want to do a reality series on you, would you be comfortable if somebody came and had a camera on you all the time?
I wouldn't be comfortable, and that's why I am the co-producer of an upcoming reality show. I'm speaking that into existence. We're working on that behind the scenes right now with some major shit, some major movers and shakers, but I wouldn't do it if I couldn't have control. I have to be in control. I cannot let somebody run shit and put out shit the way they want it to be put out, because people will twist your shit around and have it looking the total opposite of what it is in real life. So the only reason I'm getting ready to do this now and I'm open to it is because I'm the co-producer. That's the only way I would do it.
When you was getting the actors and did everybody have to try out, or did you sort of?
So let me look at this. Let me look at this flyer. I'm gonna go across. So Stacey Tyson, when I wrote this thing almost 10 years ago, I called Stacey.
Okay.
I said, Stacey, I wrote a script. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I know one character is you. And I kept my word almost 10 years ago. Stacey Tyson is in it. Fahim, I've been watching Fahim act for years and years and years. I work with Fahim on productions, and I was like, it's nobody else that could do this part except for Fahim. Like, he will kill this. I needed to feel like I had people I could trust. I knew their work ethics to make this come to life. It's my first one, so I don't want people that...
Is Gil hard on you?
No.
He not?
No, Gil's not. Like, I learned so much from Gil, and I think I'm ready to bring my baby to life because I've been in productions with him, and Gil's a good teacher. Like, he is the best director that I've worked with. He will teach you. It's not just you come, he's teaching you. When you leave rehearsals, he's calling you to say what you need to work on, or if you did good, he's calling you to say you did a great job. Like,
Trina Boo said that too.
Yeah, he's real hands-on, one-on-one with each person, and that's why I felt comfortable with him doing it.
Okay.
Definitely.
How did we get her?
Dariki?
She's beautiful.
So Dariki has been telling me...
Beautiful.
She's been telling me for a very long time, for some years, that she wanted to get her foot in the door with acting. And she's like a sister to me. That's my mom's other daughter. And I said, you know what? Gil gave me a shot. Gil gave a lot of actors and actresses a shot that never stepped foot on a stage.
Yep.
Like, he gave me my first shot, and I was scared. I was like, Gil, I don't know if I want to do the stage acting. Gil was like, you can do it. You got it. Like, you've already done stuff on TV and stuff. You can do it. So just following Gil and seeing how he gave people opportunities, with Dariki telling me for some years that she wanted to do it, I said, okay, I'm going to write you in, because I actually just went back and wrote that character in for Dariki just to get her foot wet. You know what I mean? So she can get comfortable with it. I just felt like I got to do the same thing that I had people do for me, and that's giving people opportunity, giving them a chance. So moving on, Tyranny. She's the leading lady, and I've been knowing Tyranny for some years. She's from Kentucky originally. She lives on the West Coast now, and I was in Confessions of a Side Chick with her. And I said, you know what? I know she will kill that leading role. So I asked her, would she take it? And she is here for 2 months to make rehearsals. She came here from the West Coast.
Okay.
So I love her for that. And she's been out grinding. She's passing out flyers. She's promoting herself. She is a true go-getter. And she's done a lot already. And I know I could be comfortable. And I know she's very professional. So everyone else, audition.
Okay.
The kids and everybody else audition. And I wanted to make my cast You know, I want different nationalities.
That's one of my biggest things.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were like.
Oh.
It was like, oh my goodness, you have a diverse cast. So I have 2 Caucasian, 1 Hispanic, and I just felt like my message is a global message. It's not just for Black people.
Okay, so without giving us all of it, give me some tidbits that we're going to hit on in A Woman's Love.
Mental health.
Okay. That's a big one.
Mental health.
Especially right now.
And I'm going to tell you, Sonny, I said, and so like just the other day, I put it on Facebook. I'm not ashamed to say that some things don't work. I had a big meeting with this big organization this week that just passed, sat at the table, and they basically said to me, oh, this organization cannot touch that play. We cannot attach our name to that play. That's what they told me. They can't. And they didn't say it like that, but that's what they said. And people want me to water my shit down. Like, I'm not watering it down. Like, they want me to water it down. They want me to make it a little nicer. No, this shit ain't. If I make it nicer, this shit ain't real.
Okay, let me ask you this. When they say water it down, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think to keep it moving to other cities and states, you may have to water it down?
Nope, I don't. Won't. Nope, I don't have to water it down.
I'm with you. That's how I feel about myself.
A lot of people will respect the realness because what I want to do, I want to save lives with my message. Mm-hmm. And the only way to wake people up is to come at them real hard and raw, to make them see. If you sugarcoat shit, you being fake. Like, how they going to get the message if you're not being real about the message?
Why did you decide to tackle mental health?
To be honest, I didn't plan on doing anything with the script when I wrote it. I'm not going to say too much. It's a huge, it's several messages in this play.
Okay.
And I just wrote it, Sonny, to be honest. I wrote it just to be writing it one day. And like that meeting I told you I had, someone set that meeting up because I let them read it. So I really didn't have a plan. There was no vision when I wrote it almost 10 years ago. I just wrote it because I had some thoughts in my head and just started writing, to be honest.
Do you still write?
I'm getting ready to write something else, but I haven't. I wrote that, but now I'm getting ready to write another script.
Okay, because I sometimes I write all the time, so I wondered like if you still write and then piece it together.
Well, I have my vision, so with me, like with A Woman's Love, I sat down and I just had the whole story in my mind. I just started picturing the people, picturing what was going on, and I literally just started writing. It might have been like a few days. It's like when you get in the mood, like you can't just say that, hey, I'm gonna go home and write a whole script today. Like you have to feel it. You have to have that peace of mind. You have to have a clear mind frame to be able to write and be able to write effectively. So
do you drink wine when you write?
Oh no, that shit would be all messed up.
Really?
Yeah, I have to have a clear head. I can't be on the phone. I can't have people around me. Yeah. That thing would be crazy if I drank wine.
Let me ask you, what do you drink?
I drink Hennessy Privilege. That's my favorite.
Straight?
Oh, no. You got to give me some soda. Brian is drinking straight. I need some soda.
Really?
I need some Coke with a ginger ale.
I could see you drinking like a martini or something. I never would have thought.
Martini.
Really?
And Fireball shots. I love Fireball
Me
shots.
too. Now, come on now.
I had like 4 of them last night. I love some Fireball shots.
Yeah, I feel like they get you nice and right real quickly.
Quick, right,
yes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, I got Dana Dane here. We talking a little bit about everything. Hey, y'all, we be right back at Sundays with Sunny. slide there right there, baby, because I need to give him the details. Hey, y'all know Sonny is also getting on the stage on April the 4th, Jazz and Jokes. Sonny, it say Simmons on there, but y'all know I changed my last name to Van Dyke. So I will be there, Jazz and Jokes. Tickets are $25 and we're going to rock out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing out here. Do you feel like when you winning, you always have to tell social media?
No. I feel like when I tell social media, I'm promoting. Like, because I don't have a team. So, I mean, jealous people are going to be jealous when they see you doing good, period. So I always tell people, promote your shit. I don't have a marketing team. I don't have a marketing firm. So when I post Hunger for Real Estate and Development, I get business by posting. When I post that I'm doing other speaking engagements, someone else will call me because they see that I'm doing speaking engagements. I tell people, you got to put yourself out there. You can't worry about what people think about you posting. Unless you have the money to pay a marketing team to post for you, post your shit, and if people don't like it, let them delete you. But I have to put my stuff out there because that's how I get more.
You have always, since I've known who you were, hustler just comes to mind. Like, you are here, you are there. Do you ever feel like you are in too many places?
No, ma'am.
I love it. Come
no,
on,
ma'am.
talk to me.
And it's so funny because I've heard over the years people say Dana does too much, she does too much, but that doing too much has paid off now. And I guarantee you, the people that's saying I was doing too much, they doing the same shit they was doing years ago when they sitting back talking about I'm doing too much. Because right now I'm doing 5 or 6 things, and I'm not being funny, I'm not being arrogant, I'm being real. What I'm about to say, I'm crushing all of those things at one time. So some people will say you can't do a lot of things because they can't do a lot of things at one time. That's why I keep telling you, you cannot listen to what people say. Let them talk. Let them talk while you work. Let them talk. You can't even feed into that.
I love that, because that's one thing that you do. I see you here, you promote, and that's another thing. Do people just genuinely, because you know a lot of people say, can you promote my stuff?
Oh, I get paid. Anytime you see me promoting, I'm getting paid. I don't do shit for free.
You better talk. You better talk.
I don't do shit for free. If I'm hosting an event, if I'm doing anything and my name's on it, I'm getting paid.
You went to an event yesterday. With the ladies?
Adiola.
Yeah. What was that event like?
It was nice. She dealt with a lot of women issues with business and health. It was a great energy, and like her whole circle, 95% of them are African or they're Jamaican. So again, like we talked about earlier, getting in different circles, you elevate so much, because I met so many people just hosting her event yesterday, and most of them were not born here in America, but they're cool and they're go-getters and they're sweet women. You got to broaden your horizon.
Yes, I seen a picture with somebody that I feel like if you all hit it, you will be able to help each other.
Right.
If you get to know this one person, you took a picture with him, and I tell people about this lady because she changed my life in a sense. Oh, okay. She made me stand up and do some things that I really didn't want to do, and she probably doesn't know that, but she kind of changed some shit up. Sonny does. Okay. I will put my hand that the lady knows her shit, so I feel like something. We'll talk.
Okay.
But I do feel like she can, somewhere. So shout out to Gorgeous too. Shout out Gorgeous. Yeah, you did a good job. Let's talk. Headlines. Do you agree with Dwayne Wade?
Hell no.
You don't?
No, I don't. I mean, the little boy is 12 years. He's 12, right?
Yep.
He's 12 years old. I don't think he should be able to decide what he does with his body right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, not changing. I mean, I don't knock him for saying that he feels like he's not attracted to girls. We can't say that. Like, he's not. And with me, myself, and again, I can speak openly about this. I've been bisexual most of my life. Like, you know this. I told you that.
You had that kiss me sign?
My mother hates it. Look at her face. She like, oh, God.
You ain't like that?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is nobody can sit back and say, well, no, he doesn't know what he wants right now. When you're a little boy, you know you like little girls. So why can't the little boy know that he doesn't like little girls? He likes little boys. You know what I mean? Right. Says 12 years old, you're in the 7th grade. So a lot of them are chasing little girls. So I don't knock him for saying he knows what he likes. I can't question that. I just don't agree with the part that he could do anything to change his body or change his name. No, whatever your name is, Tony Keith, you're going to be Tony and Keith until you're old enough to change your own shit. I'm not changing your name. I'm not calling you she. You're not wearing cut-off shirts with your nails done.
I'm not doing it.
Not at 12 years old. No, I would be against that.
Jesus died for his sins at 13. So that's my thing. You're not even at the age with Jesus. We're not doing that. Let me ask you something else. Do you think we're ready for a female president?
Yes. I never thought I would live to see the day a black man would be president, and I saw it. So, yeah, I think we are. Anything besides Trump.
Anything besides Trump. I've been pushing, I'm starting to push with this voting campaign because we need to get to the polls. Mm-hmm. What is something that you want to push? Like, I'm right now I'm on voting. What is a care or a foundation or something that's really close to your heart that you pushing?
Well, what I'm going to start pushing is fibromyalgia, because I push for a lot of organizations, cancer, like, you just asked about my niece, Sammy. Yeah. Sammy's been fighting cancer for most of her little life. And I have friends right now that are fighting cancer. Some of my closest friends are fighting cancer. I have friends that have died from cancer. And I put a lot of time and energy into helping them and pushing for them and all types of stuff. But I feel like now I think I even want to start a foundation that helps people with fibromyalgia, because I suffer from fibromyalgia and I'm in pain so often, and people wouldn't know, because when you have stuff to do, you can't lay down. You have to keep pushing. So that's one of my goals, to start a nonprofit for fibromyalgia.
Have you had that for a lifetime?
I got diagnosed with it when my dad died.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So in that, you had to do some research. Is there anything? Can you smoke weed? Does that help?
Yes.
Because I asked you. I think
Yes.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that.
Yes.
I'm always trying to promote for somebody smoking weed.
Yeah, it does.
It does help.
And I do sometimes.
You do sometimes. Mm-hmm. Well, anytime you want to come up here and get lifted, you just call me there. I'm never too far away. What's your favorite food?
Fruit?
Food.
Oh, food? Chicken.
Really?
Chicken and seafood. That's all I eat. Chicken, seafood. Oh no, don't get it twisted. I eat pork. I say I eat pork because I like pork bacon. Like, I will tear some pork bacon up, but I don't eat pork chops. I don't eat steaks. I don't eat ribs. That's just because I don't like it. But I like bacon. Pork bacon.
Really? Do you have a dog?
No.
No? Really?
No. Well, who gonna feed the dog? Who gonna walk the dog? Who
That's
gonna be home to do that?
That's what my dog probably saying right now. I think it's important. I tell people when we doing new things, and although I know the world knows you, do you feel like you're popular?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do I care about that? No. I mean, I'm just popular because I've been around. A lot of people are popular. Like, popularity don't get you shit if it's not making you money or elevating your career or life. You know what I mean? So I don't care about that. Like, I'm not here to be popular. I'm not here to have people like me. Like, right now, I'm just focusing on making my dreams come true. So being popular is a non-factor to me. I could care less who knows me, who likes me, who talks to me. I'm just so focused. Like, popularity, who cares about that?
You better tell somebody. No, you better talk to these people. Are you going to the All Black Affair Saturday, Tricky Entertainment?
No.
You know what? I haven't really seen you out in a while.
No.
And I always feel like when I don't see people out in a while, they usually are brewing up something good. They usually are doing something. What else do you do in your free time?
A lot of couples things.
Really?
Dates, yeah. Like,
do you all go to church?
No.
No? Do you believe in God?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Do I pray? Yes. But I just don't feel like I have to go into church to talk to God, or for God to hear me, or for God to love me or forgive me. I can do that in my house. I mean, I'm not shaming or taking anything away from anybody that goes to church, but I pray. We pray. We can do it at home. We can do it anywhere. That's just my opinion.
Couple activities. What kind of couple activities do
we
you
go out to eat? We go out of town.
Do you all get tired of each other yet?
Who?
You and Brian.
Sometimes we do.
And when it's time, do you know when it's time to have space?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm trying to do this relationship thing, but I got somebody got to teach me some things.
Nah, nobody gonna be able to teach you. It's like Brian and I are together 99% of the time, but we are together 99% of the time because we have fun together. Like, a lot of people, they want to get away from their mate. Like, I call Brian before I call my friends. When it's events, networking events, all that stuff, I'm calling Brian. If he's free, he's going with me. Like, I'm calling him first. We have so much fun together. Like, he is my friend. That's my homie. So
Let me jump to entertainment real quick, because you out here with it. What do you think the next step should be for us as far as DMV entertainment wise? Do you think, what kind of order should we be in?
are you talking about entertainment as far as
Our industry as a whole? Like, what do we need? Where should we go with it? What kind of order should we have? What should be our next step to try to get us closer to the ultimate goal of?
To be honest, the next step has to be people being real with themselves. I mean, either you're for your brother or sister coming up or you're not. I think it's too much flaky shit, because people will say, oh, we got to stick together. We got to work together. We got to push with each other. But if your actions don't back that, it's just a bunch of talk. And I just feel like with most people, it's a bunch of talk, because if you're not putting the actions behind your words, it's pointless. I just think we have to come together and support each other and push for each other and be authentic about pushing for each other.
When we talk, let me ask you something. When you go, because I know a lot of people probably invite you, and I always wanted to ask a woman like you, when your friends are popping up being motivational speakers, or they got you brunching here and brunching there, do you believe in them a lot of the time, or do you just go because you got to show support?
I believe in all my friends.
You believe in
I
all
believe
of
in
them.
every last one of them. And it's a blessing to watch all of the people around me hustling. Like, everybody in my circle, men and women, are hustling and grinding. And it's a pleasure to watch. And it's such a big pleasure for me, because I know their story. Like, you just see people and you see them, you feel like you see them winning, but you don't have a clue of all the bullshit that people go through, dealing with family, dealing with personal issues, dealing with setbacks and roadblocks. So all of the people in my life, they're grinding. And just to see everybody winning right now, I love it. Like, I get no joy out of tearing somebody down. I get no joy about seeing somebody suffering or struggling. I want to see people win, even people I don't fuck with anymore. I don't want to see nobody doing bad. That doesn't bring joy to me, seeing somebody fucked up. And I'm just being real. I'm speaking for myself.
We got a Woman's Love coming up May the 2nd. Tickets still available?
Yes. Tickets are at buoycenter.org.
Is this a family play? Can I bring a kid with me? Or would you suggest, so we know whether or not?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to say. My nieces and nephews that are ranging 4 through 7, I'm not letting them come.
Okay.
My nieces and nephews that are 12 and up, I'm letting them come.
Okay.
Because they'll understand it, and it might help them for the future. But for anybody under 12, I would say, no, don't bring them.
We tackling mental health in the play?
And some.
And some.
I'm just not saying what the sum is.
Let me see. Is anybody going to be gay on here? Let me look.
She said, is anybody going to be gay on here? She looking at the picture.
Let me see. I don't know. I'm thinking about. I was thinking about if my mom was off, I was gonna bring her with me.
Oh, your mama love it.
Okay.
It's for, and that's what I told people. Like, a lot of stage plays, like, guys like, oh, my wife goes to see stage plays, her and her friends. I'm like, oh no, you and your homies will love this. Like, this is not a play like, no. This
So
is for
you
people.
feel like men would really enjoy
Hell
it?
yeah.
that.
They're going to respect it.
I like that. Respect the hustle. Dana, we got a lot that you, we talked about a lot of things that you're doing. Before we leave here, I like for my guests to give the people something good to go into the work week. Give them something good. This your last impression before you go to Good Day Live, WPGC, go on your little media tours. You gonna go on your media tour.
I ain't gonna be able to say all the stuff I said on there, which I love it, Sonny. Thank you for this opportunity. I would say, do what you feel is best for you. Close your ears to all the chitter chatter, because that shit don't matter. It's not gonna stop your coins. It's not gonna get you coins. Do what's best for you, period. But stay humble. Stay humble, stay appreciative. I think a lot of people get a little bit of success and they start turning their noses up, acting like they better than people. Man, we all regular. I don't look up to anybody as being better than me. I don't care what your title is, how many degrees you have, what car you drive. Be humble and just remember that you could be on top one day and you could be back at the bottom. So just be humble and count your blessings.
All right, real quick before we leave, because I thought about this. What celebrity would shell shock you? If they walked up on you right now, who would shell shock you?
If they walked up on me
right
now.
Shell shock.
I would say Taraji.
For real.
And I'm going to tell you why. She's a hometown girl doing her thing. And I remember watching an interview with her, and she said that she did not get support from the people in her own area. She said she did not. She from here. Yeah. She said, I did not get support from the people from my own area until I made it with baby boy and came back to visit. I felt that shit in my heart and soul. And I respect her because she kept going. Now the city loves Taraji. She DC. They showing her all the love. I respect her because she kept going. I respect people to keep going.
Me too.
Against all odds, against all the talk, against all the lies and all that. They keep going.
That's why I like Pebbles too. Because Pebbles always got to hustle with her.
Yeah, yes, she does.
She push. Like, I love when I see y'all pushing. Like, sometimes you can't like and love everything. Mm-hmm. But when I go on my social media and I know this woman has every reason to not get up in the morning and smile, but y'all keep pushing. There's some of y'all that just keep pushing. So on Women's International Day, that's what I'm going to tell you ladies. You keep the fuck pushing. If I don't know anything, I know a black woman knows how to make it. I've seen it. I'm going to continue to see it. I love being in the company of all the women that I know. But when it comes down to Women International Day, this day is always and will forever be for my best friend, Claudia Zabata. She is my favorite amiga. I love her on purpose. Please hold on. Your friend is coming. Please hold on. If you know Claudia, you tell her, please hold on. Her friend is coming, baby. This success ain't just for me. It's for all of us. Y'all, Sundays with Sunny. I see y'all in the morning for the morning show.
One time for everybody, man, know what I'm talking about. Rest in peace, Jay, man. He lost his life. Just be responsible when you drinking and driving, man. It's my man Tony T. Homie. My man Prince Parkers told me I got to show my man some love.